Hello, future exhibit builders. So, you've been learning about for a while now. Soon, you're going to be making an interactive exhibit on it. You know, like a hands-on museum. A place that's filled with information, but you learn about that information in a fun way. Here's an exhibit on water from Texas. Instead of telling visitors about water, they created a space for them to explore water themselves. Here's one from New York about everyday objects. The artist took hundreds of used coffee cups, drew on them, and hung them from the ceiling of a busy area. People were invited to draw on their own used cups and add it to the exhibit if they wanted. Here's one from a children's museum in North Carolina. This is a picture of Main Street. Instead of telling visitors about what things happen on our city streets, exhibit makers let them learn by playing on a real Main Street that they built. Now it's your turn to do the same. It's your turn to create a fun space to teach people about a place where people can explore in a new and exciting way. You will put on your curator's hat and become that person in the museum that thinks up the way to present information for others to enjoy. Maybe it will end up looking like this, or this, or even this. It'll probably be something different. Here's how it's going to work. You're going to be broken up into groups and given a challenge. It's going to be fast-paced. It's also going to be hands-on and probably a little new. Okay, let's start a small piece now. Take a minute now, right now, and think about you. What's your thunder? That thing you do really well. Those things you're super interested in. Write them down. And keep them in mind as you go through the exhibit making process. Try using your skills and interests to make your group's exhibit better. Okay, groups, your challenge is... No one knows about your topic, and if they do, they don't really care about it. So your interactive exhibits are going to need to solve that problem, which means your group is in charge of presenting the information in a way that will help people learn about it and care about it. Here's what your group needs to do to be prepared and ready to build the exhibit of a lifetime. Each of you needs to bring in 3 pieces of recycled material in different shapes and sizes. Here are some questions you will need to answer in order to build the best exhibits. Each person in your group should answer one of them, so after you hear all the questions, take a minute and decide who's answering which one. What's so great about your topic? What are the interesting things about it? How does it impact different religions, or countries, or people, or anything else? What would happen if it didn't exist? What would life be like without it? What if different thinkers throughout history said about it? What type of sensory things does it make you think of? Tastes, sound, smells, objects, images? Be sure to think about these questions and bring in your answers and research.